The era of selling $2,000 information-only courses is dead in favor of AI tools and AI agents that frankly just do a better job of getting your clients results and selling for your business. And in this video, I want to break down why that is. I'm going to show you the exact software that I'm using to build my own AI tools, and I'm going to show you some real-world examples of tools that I've built and show you what is the new e-learning process. So if you're a coach, consultant, service professional, and you sell your expertise for a living, this is the transition that you want to make. So let's head on over to my computer. All right, so as coaches, consultants, we transfer our knowledge for a living, and the way that we do that has evolved with AI. So the old way, we'll just call that over here, I call it learning and guessing, okay? So this is basically like, let me just draw this on here, is you give your clients a bunch of videos, they watch those videos or they use your templates, and then they basically guess, let's put a G here for guess, they basically guess at how that applies to them, their specific situation, and they really have no way to go back and forth with you or with your system, with a video course. They're just kind of stuck at guessing, and if it doesn't work for them, they get frustrated and they throw in the towel. Okay, this is a big reason why online course completion is so poor. Now, the good news is with AI and creating AI tools, you can take those same video frameworks, those same templates, train them into an AI tool that's much more efficient. In fact, this is the future of transferring knowledge between any coaching consulting sessions. So instead of just logging in and watching videos, let me see if I can draw this here. Your clients will use a chat interface, right? So let's just say that's the chat interface. This is where they type and ask questions and interact with your frameworks. And the cool thing is, if we just draw a little arrow here, is that this chatbot can actually guide them with the right questions, okay? So it doesn't just say, what do you want to know? It's like, are you ready to get started? And then it asks the first question, the second question, the third question. It tells them to upload something if they need to upload something, okay? It guides them through the process and then gives them as an output either advice, we'll just use the letter A here for advice, or it actually just gives them a tangible result if the goal is to create something tangibly, okay? And then the user can also, let's just kind of draw a circle here, re-prompt, re-interact, talk to the chatbot, talk to the AI tool like they were talking to you, okay? And you can train your frameworks right into these tools. These are called AI agents. Give your users, your clients, a chat interface. I'll show you what those look like in a sec. And it's just a much cleaner, easier, interactive, dynamic experience versus the static experience of just watching videos and guessing how to apply. This is the future of e-learning, folks. It's the future of the internet, quite frankly. Using chat interfaces to ask a question, be guided through a process, get a result, whether it's advice or a tangible thing, and then be able to iterate and react with the tool as if you were talking to the expert. Much, much superior. Okay, so if you're a life coach, you could train your knowledge on how to have, let's say, difficult conversations into a chatbot agent, give that to your clients, sell that to your clients, and it would be like them asking you advice directly without you having to actually be there. If you're a LinkedIn coach, you could have an agent on building and optimizing your LinkedIn profile as if you were doing it for the client on the spot, okay? It's just a much superior model. So why would you want to do this? One, you're going to get your clients way better results, so it doesn't frustrate you. Two, your programs and services are going to sell at a much higher level, right? So the financial benefit of doing this is huge. When I integrated AI into my programs about 3 years ago, my ability to sell those programs got much easier. They were more attractive. They were more compelling. And so if you're selling coaching, consulting, or courses, integrating AI into it's going to help you sell more of it. It's what people want. It's what people are attracted to. And you're also going to get your clients better results. When I used to give my clients videos and worksheets to try to work through to create a sales presentation, for example, some of them could do it, but many of them struggled. The percentage of people that actually complete the thing now is approaching 100%, unless they just don't log in or try at all. So this is a much more superior model for getting your clients results, and it's also going to help you sell your coaching, consulting, or services much better. You can license the tools you build. You can use them and sell them yourself. There's a ton of avenues for you to monetize at a higher level using this new building and using model. Okay? So how do you build these? What does this look like in practice? So I'm going to just go over quickly to the tool that I'm currently using right now is called Mindpal.space. There's a number of other tools on the market. This is the current tool that I'm using. There is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link if you would like to check it out and purchase and use the tool that I'm currently using as of this recording. So you can see I've built a series of agents in here on a variety of different topics that I can then integrate into chatbots. This is no code, copy, paste, plug them in, and then I can actually embed these chatbots into my website, into my members areas, and I can actually charge people to access either the tools directly. I can bundle them together. I can bundle them with like a 6-week coaching experience and sell that at a higher amount. Those are the kind of offers I'm making right now. Okay. So let's give you a couple of quick examples here. So let's say that here's an example of a chat interface using Mindpal. Okay, so it's super clean, simple. This is a tool for helping people come up with ideas for their own AI tools. That's something that I'm helping people with. Okay, I'm helping people create their own AI tools. That's one of the offerings I'm doing. And so you can see this is just going to guide me through a couple questions. Okay, so it's just going to say, what's your expertise? Let's just, for the sake of this, give it a canned example here for the sake of the demonstration. Again, you can give it a lot of information or you can give it a little. It's going to ask, do you have a repeatable process? I can just plug that in here. And again, if you don't, you can just say you don't. Try to give it as much detail as you can. And then it's going to ask one more question here. It's going to say, what was the question? Where do your clients typically get stuck? And now it's going to give me a bunch of tool ideas that I could create, my own AI tools that I could create, a signature offer blueprint builder, an instant SOP generator, really good stuff. And then, recommended price points, all of that stuff. And then, a place where they can literally just go and look at my AI tool builders document directly within the workflow. So you can even just have things link out to websites, web pages, documents, all that kind of stuff here. In fact, if you'd like to be a part of the AI Builders Lab, depending on when this is published, you can just comment lab down below. I'm actually going to take people through exactly how to use this software, how to build the right tools, how to monetize the tools, and everything. Okay. Here's another one called Avatar Craft. Let me just grab a couple prompts here for you. So this is a tool designed to help you define your ideal buyer at a level that you likely have never done before. Okay. So it's going to ask me a series of questions. What's your business or business idea? Tell me about it. Let's just say you're a life coach. And then it's going to ask, who do you think your ideal buyer might be for this? And then I'll do my best to describe that. And then it's going to ask, what's the biggest problem you want to solve for those people? Okay, I'm just copying and pasting over here for our demonstration example. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. AI is genius level smart at helping you come up with things. And this will actually do market research as well. So it guides you through a series of questions and then it outputs the final result. In this case, it's what I call an ideal buyer blueprint. This is going to tell me all about my ideal buyer for my business idea or my current business. And it goes deeper. It gives me what their motivations are, their buying triggers, all of those kind of things, what a day in their life looks like. That's pure marketing gold for anything else that you're creating. Okay. And so it literally in a few seconds has now given me all of this stuff that I can literally just copy, paste, and plug into other tools. Okay. For example, here's another one, Offercraft. It's a tool designed to help you create a modern coaching consulting offer. Now I can have it fix an offer or create an offer. So let's just say create. And then all I need to do here is just copy in the client avatar that I just created. And it's going to give it like a world-class level of understanding of my ideal buyer. And it's going to give me ideas for the name of my program and a recommendation. It's going to give me taglines. It's going to, help me define the core problem, what the benefits of that new offer or program could be, why it's unique, what's involved, bonus ideas, pricing ideas, all of those kind of things. This will actually do market research. You can train these agents to look at like Reddit or Google or blog sites or all of those things to help you come up with the answers. Okay. So you can combine like agency level work. Okay. I actually asked AI, like, how much would an agency charge for an ideal buyer blueprint like this? It said $3,000 to $5,000. How much would it charge to take that and then create a modern, well-positioned offer based on proven research, proven pricing? It said like $3,000 to $5,000 again. Okay, so we just did this together on this video in minutes, and I've trained my frameworks into these tools to help you do this. Okay, so this is what you can do. You can even create, like I just created an entire workflow within Mindpal that combines all of those things together. Okay, they answer a few questions and it just kind of goes through and executes on all of that stuff. Okay, this is the modern future of e-learning. If you sell your expertise for a living and you're not doing this, you're not looking at this as a way to get your clients better results and help you sell your knowledge in a more compelling way, you got to get on board. Okay. So if you're interested in doing this sort of thing, I am hosting a 8-week class on this. It's called Conversion OS AI Builders Lab. You can comment lab down below this video and I'll get you an offer document that outlines that offer. I'll also probably link it up in the description. So check the description or comment lab down below if you'd like to participate in that. I'll literally take you through how to come up with your idea, what your system's going to look like. I'm going to help you put together, also what tools to do. I'll show you exactly the software that I'm using, how to use it. We'll build your first tool, your second tool together. You'll know how to build AI agents for the rest of your time there. I'll show you how to package it into an offer, and I'll tell you how to sell it with very easy, low-tech abilities. Okay, that's all over 8 weeks. Comment lab if you're interested in that. That's it for this video. It's time to make a shift, folks. This year has been the most disruptive year for me that I can remember in quite some time, and it is because of these new technologies. And if you're going to fight them, if you think you can just avoid them, you're going to make things harder on yourself. Okay, I hate being a peddler of hype, but this is a platform shift. There was a time I remember when video online courses were the thing. This is the new version of that. People who got on board with those things early had huge success, and you're still early in this particular wave. Most people in your industry are not using these kind of tools. It's not as hard as you think, I promise you. If you're a coach, a consultant, you have a framework, you have expertise up here, you've worked with a few clients, maybe you have an online course and you want to transform that into an AI-powered course, an AI-powered coaching business. That is my biggest recommendation to you, okay? So that's it for this video. Comment lab. If you want more information, check the links in the description, and I look forward to making another video for you soon. Take care for now.